All right. So in an effort and an attempt, I wanted to record a video for weekly update. This is an exciting new application and platform. It's new for us, and hopefully, maybe it's new for you. If you're sitting there and you're working in the archaic method of running a company and your employees, and you're looking for a way to automate your weekly updates and your communication, and still keep things transparent within the company, insert weekly updates. So this is in our SOP, and this will be an operating standards and procedure within the digital marketing unit. So the way we utilize this app is it's already auto-populated and formatted. Now, for the individuals that are new to this, if you're a company owner, a CEO that wants to use this application, know that all these questions you can actually format specifically tailored to what you are trying to drive out of production. So for our example, the auto questions, or the questions that we really gauge off of for performance, is what did you accomplish last week? So in this section, if this is part of your expectations in your role to complete a weekly report to your direct report, know that all you have to do every week, an email will be sent to you on Friday, and this report is due and complete and submitted no later than Sunday evening. Now let's go over the questions just to make sure that it's clear and it's consistent and there's no like misperception in here. Now, what did you complete or accomplish last week? Number one, all you need to do is hop in there and just take a note. If I can give you a suggestion, we do a daily report in Slack where at the beginning of every shift, we report what we did the day before, what we're going to do today, any blockers. Go ahead and I would copy and paste that report into a note section, refine it, and number one is already done. So in number one, you want to drop, what did you accomplish last week, which would be the week prior. What do you intend to accomplish? What did you intend to accomplish last week and did not? This is a way to actually take a blocker into production and basically identify strategies and solutions. Instead of coming down on someone or coming down on yourself, sometimes we can overpromise and underdeliver because we don't really realize how long it takes to get a task done. That is okay. Know that question number two is here to help us identify and refine our processes. So on number two, go ahead and drop anything that you intended to accomplish, but you did not last week. Now for number three, this kind of goes hand in hand with number one and two. Take a couple minutes and look at number one. What did you accomplish this week? What did you intend to accomplish and you did not last week? And with that, start identifying what were the blockers and take it a step further. What are the strategies and solutions you're going to do or implement or try to alleviate less of a load on number two for next week? That actually sounds pretty bad, but we're going to keep going. And then number four is, what do you intend to accomplish this week? Now, that means going into next week, we're trying to think proactive versus reactive in this frame and this mindset. So for number four, you want to utilize it as to forecasting. What will you be doing next week? You've already identified what you accomplished this week. You've already accomplished, what you tried to do, but you didn't. We'd identified the blockers. We've, strategized, and we have some solutions going into next week. So in looking in what you have to do next week and accomplish, let's go ahead and set clear intention right here and put it into the universe of what we intend to accomplish next week. And then as always, we want to look at the positive because mindset is everything. It's all in your head. So we do encourage you. You don't have to do this if you're not comfortable. But number five, we do say, hey, share a win. If you don't want to share a win, share a favorite quote. Get into the habit of that positive reflection at the end of the day and watch your mindset change. So again, just to re-encompass and go over this, we are using weekly update moving forward. You will not be sending in an email for weekly updates. You will be completing this. This will come to you deliverable wise in an automated email. So check your inbox for weekly updates. Sometimes it can end up in the spam, and you should get the invite no later, the little reminder invite to complete this on Friday. If you don't see it, ping me in Slack. And then know that this report is due in no later than Sunday. So complete 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and hit submit. If you're curious to look what the responses look like on the back end, because I'm always curious to know what this whole UX process is, say I enter it. It's really nice for direct reports and coaches and support, and also the employees, so we can look and evaluate truly a tailored plan towards your success. Once we marry this in with a RACI model, it's gangbusters for scaling. Now, if you're wondering what the email format, know that everything can be tailored. You can go in and just put whatever copy you want. The email you will receive on Fridays is super simple. Hey, everyone, please complete your weekly report. Once you select that, it'll open the form. Now, what we get in the mix is once it's done, I will get a copy and you will get a copy. So super simple, 2 clicks. Now, a hack, if you want to pretty witty up this one up, you can go to Google Chrome. I will drop it in the SOP sheet or in this comment of this video. If you go to Google Chrome, there's actually a Chrome extension, all those Chromies out there for weekly update. If you look at my screen, I've already installed it. So what happens if you're anything like me on Fridays, I tend to wake up a little earlier and finish earlier, and I want to just get my business day done. Instead of being a 2 o'clock last minute Debbie, you could just have this weekly update here. Go ahead and select it. It'll auto-populate your form for the weekly update. Obviously, I already did it. And that's something cool to note too. That's a huge pro. It doesn't allow, say if you have somebody that's super forgetful that may have completed their form but didn't know and they went in and tried to complete it, you're not going to get double reports to go through. So it keeps it super clean. All right. So there's weekly update. Here's your SOP. You have your operating procedures. Let me know if you have any feedback, and I look forward to seeing your updates.